have you scoot back just a little in this middle area. So scoot back. Okay.
A senator is someone who works in the legislative branch in the Congress, and they work with the House of Representatives to make laws.
Oh, y'all are very smart. Okay, I'm excited. Okay. Are you all excited? Hi. How are you guys? Yeah, good? Oh, I'm so happy to be with you. Okay, Principal. Okay. Winter. Snow fell on everything, turning the world a brilliant white. Look at all this snow. Looks like it's even snowing a little bit. What motivated me to run for president? Well, part of what motivated me is you guys. Really. What motivated me is that I want to make sure that you guys can grow up in a place, in a country, and in a world where you will be
Not all of us will be able to make it there. Can you talk about education
Yes.
in Michigan?
Yes. First of all, I am meeting the most phenomenal professionals and leaders who are the teachers of Michigan. And, I'm in awe of the work that they do every day. The teachers of our country they're co-parenting with us. Our children spend more waking hours with their teachers than they do with us. And these are people who, as teachers, have a passion for dedicating themselves to opening the minds of our children up to the wonders of science and math and music and art. And I honor them as really engaged in one of the most noble kinds of work that anyone can do. And so I'm here to talk with the teachers. I'm here to spend time, obviously, with these bright young minds and to really highlight the importance of our public education system. My personal story, my first grade teacher, Mrs. Frances Wilson, attended my law school graduation. And I think many of us have a story of those teachers who, convinced us we were special. We weren't particularly special, but they convinced us we were, and we believed them. And so, as a candidate for President of the United States, and I fully intend to win, I will tell you one of my major areas of focus will be on reinforcing and putting the resources that we need to put into our public education system. And Michigan is a great example of the creative work that has happened when there has been really an attack on public education, and the work that must be done to continue to remember that if we don't prioritize the education of our children, we collectively as a society will fail.
Michigan is also a manufacturing state.
Yeah.
We've got a booming economy. Trump would say that auto manufacturing jobs are coming back. How do you put yourself as an alternative to try to combat the messaging that the economy in which this country seems to be moving at an unemployment rate of 3.6%?
Well, first of all, let's recognize that we have a president currently who has conducted trade policy by tweet. And what the workers of America and what the economy of America needs is a president who actually takes the job seriously enough to have serious conversations, to read the briefing books and to understand the consequences of her actions. We have seen this president make statements that have actually led, in terms of trade policy, to the real destruction and potential demise of certain industries in our country. In terms of the economy, look, you can tout all day long the unemployment numbers. I'm meeting people who are working, but they're working 2 and 3 jobs. They'll talk about, the economy is doing so well. You'll ask them, how do you measure that? They'll say, based on the stock market. Well, that's fine if you own stocks. The reality is that wages in our country have not kept up with the cost of living. The reality is that in our country today, almost half of American families are a $400 unexpected expense away from complete upheaval. And we need an economy that works for working people, which is why I'm proposing that we change the tax bill. I mean, one, repeal the tax bill that benefited the top 1% and the biggest corporations, but also that we change the way that we're doing the tax code, in particular for families that are making less than $100,000 a year. I'm proposing a $6,000 tax credit. That they can receive it up to $500 a month, which will be all the difference between those families being able to make it through the end of the month or not.
All right, I'm sorry, folks. We'll catch everybody else at the next event.
Thanks.
See ya.
Thank you.
You're welcome.